Hello, today we will review another special edition from the Eduard company. As you can see, this time it's called NATOfighter against previous Bundesfighter. So, this is the same, let's say, system of the kit. It's 1/48 scale plastic from the Hasegawa plus some extras from the Eduard and several interesting marking options. There are 5 of them to be precise. As you can see on the top of the box we have this nice box art. I guess it was drawn by Katerina Borecka. Then on the sides we have marking options which are available in this kit. As you can see there are 5 of them. Some are done in camo and some are done in natural metal finish, as we can see on the box art. Then we have some information about the kit, and here is written what's inside of this box. As you can see, it's written that Hasegawa plastic parts await you inside, Eduard bracing seats, exterior details, cartograph printed decals, 5 NATO marking options. So quite an interesting, let's say, option to assemble instead of Hasegawa kits. Let's say it like this. And this is usual top opening box. So let's open it and check what's inside. Okay, so inside we find this Hasegawa plastic. I guess there is no need to show it, but let's see it like very fast. Let's check it in fast pace. Give me a second to remove all the parts and I will show you. Okay. So here we have transparent parts. Molding quality is quite nice for the Hasegawa. And I think here we won't have any problems with assembly. Note that transparent plastic parts are packed into separate bag. Then we have separate sprue for one fuselage half. Fuselage half is molded together with tail segment, as you can see. Air brakes will be assembled separately. On the fuselage you can see recessed panel lines and riveting. Nose cone will be assembled from 2 halves. And here present those position pins which will help you like align them together. Here is another one, absolutely identical, but this right half of the fuselage. Again the same quality, the same parts division. Then we have some external tanks parts. Here you can see them, and nose wheel well, which is molded as one piece. Quite an interesting solution to this part of the airplane. And also note here is exhaust nozzle, which is molded as a separate part, but molding quality is more or less nice for out of the box option, let's say. Then we have some parts for wings and tail wings. Again, they feature extensive riveting and recessed panel lines, so there won't be problem with detailization of this model. Quite a nice quality. Another sprue. This time with landing gear doors, as you can see, which are very good in detailization. Then we have separate part for the pilot seat. There is only one, but we won't need it because there are brassine seats included. Here is another sprue with wheels, here you can see them, and some other minor parts which will be present on the airplane. Another sprue with landing gear legs, engine parts, and some other minor parts for the landing gear system, and I guess for the cockpit as well. Here we have also polycaps I think they will be used for wheels. And another sprue. Here is a cockpit tab. Another exhaust nozzle. And some external parts. Very good molding quality, I mean, here is nothing to complain. Traditional Japanese quality. Then let's move to bonuses from the Eduard. Those are quite pointy. Just let me remove the PE thread. There is small film, as you can see, for the target side. And here is a PE thread, which will be used both in cockpit and external parts as well. Will be detailized with help of the metal parts. Quite nice addition to the model. So as you can guess, you will have to cut everything on the cockpit tab and add those metal parts. Let's move on. Here we have resin parts. There is back in the back. I don't know why. So as I said in the beginning, there are two versions of the seat provided. I will show them like this. I recommend you to check detailed photos on our website in the review. But here you can see them. Quite a typical Brazilian product. As you can see, molding quality is excellent, absolutely excellent. So it should look good on the assembled model. Another bag contains, I guess, some external parts and some seat elements as well. Just let me position them. Here you can see them. Very delicate molding, and it's on the top level, let's say. Just a moment. Then we have canopy masks, which will be useful for such complex shape of the canopy as this one. Then we have decals, which are packed into separate bag, and those are printed in Italian cartograph, but not all. As usual, stencils are made in Eduard, but quality is approximately the same, so I think you have nothing to worry about it here. And here we have decals for the marking options available in this kit. Note that there is smart division between symbols, so you won't have to cut through whole sheet as in some kits. And printing quality is quite nice. This sheet is printed in cartograph. Then we have assembly manual, which is quite typical for the Profi packs for limited editions. So it's color printed brochure on glossy paper. On the front page, on the first page, we have short history of the aircraft. Then we have parts map. As you can see, some parts won't be used at all. And then starts assembly process. Very clear, very understandable instructions, so you won't be lost during assembly process. And of course, in the end, we will find marking options guide printed in color, so you won't have a problem with painting of your model. Of course, colors are given in hobby, in Gunzi numbers, sorry. And also we have here stencils positioning guide. There are plenty of them, so it will be quite a work to do. It's even on 2 pages. So you can guess how many you have to apply. So that's all for today. Don't forget to check full review article on our website. I will try to focus on the resin parts and some interesting things in this model. And I would be happy to see you as a subscriber of our YouTube channel and Facebook group. Thank you for watching and see you soon.